Today we have a street interviewer who's gonna waste some people's time, and while he's doing that, he's gonna ask them a very important question, that if you are in a relationship, can you become friends with somebody from the opposite gender? Is it possible, motherfucks? I think it is. I think there is a difference between an acquaintance and a friendship, motherfucks. So if you're talking to somebody every fucking day, that means you have more time for that person than your partner, and that's a bit weird. But if it's somebody at work that you fucking get along with, I think that's fine. But let's see what these people have to say.
Today we're gonna walk around and find some couples on the streets to ask them whether it is appropriate for men and women who are in a relationship to have friends of the opposite sex outside of that relationship. So let's walk around and see who we can find. How long have you guys been dating?
6 months.
9 months.
2 years. A couple months.
Almost a year.
A month and a half. 2 years.
My question I'd like to ask you is whether you think it's appropriate for men and women who are in a relationship to have friends of the opposite sex outside of that relationship.
Yes.
I think it depends on the situation.
As I said as well, it depends on the situation. If you're in a situation like work, as I said earlier, where you meet each other every fucking day, or 5 days a week, whatever that is, it's reasonable for you to be friends. But it's just that, a work friendship, right? It's not, I'm gonna call you a 3 a.m. friendship, if you know what I mean.
Yes. I think it's fine.
Just one-on-one, whether it be to study, to work, lunch meetings, whatever the reason is, that's the question we're asking. What do you say? Do you say it's appropriate?
No, I don't think that's appropriate.
Yes, it is.
What do you say, Lee?
Depends on the friendship.
I don't think so.
I think, yeah.
Not if they're hot.
No.
Friendship is such an ambiguous word. There are so many degrees of friendships, so many types of friendships. You have close friends, and you have friends who are like just fucking acquaintances, not even really friends. So you have to define what you exactly mean here. Close friends, probably not. How do you even have the time to maintain close friendship with somebody if you're in a relationship where you're living with a person, let's say? How do you even have the time? It doesn't make any sense to me. And not just with the opposite sex, even with the same sex, you know? If you're in a relationship, a genuine relationship, I would think that it changes things in your life. That's why people drift apart as well.
No, why would you?
Depending on who the dude was.
We just got a quick interview right there with Danny Glover. Would it bother you if they hung out with another girl one-on-one?
Yes, it would. To be honest, I think it would bother me regardless of the situation.
Would that bother you?
Yes, it would. Honestly, it would.
I don't like that idea.
Yes, it would bother me. If he was alone with her.
On a side note, what the fuck is this guy wearing? What is this, some sort of a joke? And is that mustache a part of the outfit, or is that a separate thing?
Be honest, would that bug you or not really?
Bug me?
It would?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So why would...
Rocking the boat here.
So my last question for you is, if you know it bothers him, why would you do it? And you hang out with them one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yes? While you both have boyfriends?
Yes. Yes.
And you just said that it would bother you if he hung out with a girl, yet you still hang out with the guy.
What? Are they not gonna answer that? Was it just some weird laugh and that's it? That's the interview? I thought we were gonna receive an answer, man.
Can't live with him?
You can't say something like that today. I think this is a very old video, right? I don't think you can say something like this today because a bunch of dudes are gonna jump in and they're gonna start saying, "Oh, you're a misogynist, man. You're misogynist." It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Chill out, buddy. Chill out, you know? So it's very refreshing to see somebody just make a sneaky joke, you know? That's it.
Imagine your best friend that's a guy. Switch it, now make it a girl. Could you just stay friends with that girl?
Is the girl hot?
I don't know.
Well, would you be friends with her if she wasn't? 9 times out of 10, men do not surround themselves with girls they're not interested in.
I would agree.
You would agree with that?
You agree?
Yeah, I do.
To make this a little bit more diverse, we're gonna go find a gay or lesbian couple. Hey, excuse us.
Yeah.
Can we do a quick interview real quick?
Sure.
Are you two dating?
No, we're not.
For example, hypothetically, what you're saying is that men and women can't be friends.
That's not what I said at all.
The point we're making is that you can trust someone a lot, but if they keep putting themselves in a situation where they can fall, eventually they will fall. Obviously in group settings, things like that, it's not a big deal. Why do you say no?
Because men and women can't be friends.
And that's a wrap.
It's a very slippery slope, for sure. And again, man, as I said, why would you even have the time to maintain friendships? I mean, close friendships with other people if you're in a relationship. Doesn't make sense to me.